Great. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for bearing with us through the technical difficulties. I'm sure there's a lot of you who are navigating this new online space. We've got sort of 30 or so minutes together this morning. We're going to move through probably 20-25 minutes of movement, of flow. Hey, Sunny. And then we'll just sit nice and quietly together. And I suppose the intention behind the practice this morning is to connect. We're obviously sort of virtually connecting in this moment, but it's live, and energy travels, and sort of my ability to connect into myself can hopefully affect and sort of improve your ability to connect into yourself. And it's my experience at the moment that through this sort of transition, there's a lot of change going on, that's sort of increasing my level of stress, I suppose, both sort of physically, mentally, and that's what I want to sort of combat today, this ability to kind of slow down a little so that our nervous system can just kind of settle, and then hopefully just to practice sort of being right where we are. This stress can sometimes, for me, kind of snowball my thoughts, and all of a sudden I've projected myself into 3 months' time. But we're all just right here in this moment, and really that's the moment that we have, and our ability to be with that more deeply actually does increase our happiness. And the happier we are, the less stressed, hopefully, we feel. So we'll get into the movement now. Please come to standing at the top of your mat. Let's move this. In fact, we'll take it into a standing forward fold. So please fold forward over your legs. You can wrap your arms around your arms. Emma, the top of our mats are different. I hope you don't mind. All right, and then just let your head completely relax. Let there be a nice soft bend into your knees so that your torso can drape over your legs. And then all together, please take a deep breath in. Out the mouth, let it go. Let the muscles of your neck completely relax. The inner edges of your jaw soften. Let the bones of the elbows even be a little heavier here. Then take a moment to let your body be still, and hopefully the mind follows suit. And feel the gentle press of your belly against your thighs. And take one more breath. Soften your knees a little more if you need to. Let's take a halfway lift, please. Bring your fingertips to your shins, lengthen your upper spine forwards, and then fold again deeply. The knees might stay a little straighter on this fold. And then let's again go for a halfway lift. Pause there, please. Take your left hand underneath your face, right arm to the sky. You can bend into your left knee as much as you need to here to facilitate a nice open twist into your chest. Deep breath in. Right hand comes back down to the earth. Switching sides, right hand stays down, left arm reaches, bend into your left knee. See if you could lengthen your chest forwards. And left hand comes down. All right, keeping that nice soft bend in the knees, please roll up to standing slowly, slowly, slowly. And as you arrive, please reach both of your arms up towards the sky. Right hand will take hold of your left wrist, lengthen up and over to the right. Press down a little firmer through your left foot. Come back through the center. Switch the grip. Left hand takes hold of right wrist. Press down a little firmer through your right foot. Come back through the center. Please press both of your palms together, look up towards your thumbs, lengthen the sides of your waist, and then fold forward, soft knees. Take a halfway lift. Left hand stays underneath the face, right arm to the sky, twist. Take a deep breath in. Switching sides. Right hand comes down on your out breath. Left hand reaches up on your in breath. Left hand comes back down. All right, please plug your palms into the floor, step back, plank pose. Making sure that your wrists are underneath your shoulders and the toes are over your heels. Squeeze your legs together. And the revolutionizing thought about plank is that it's actually less about the arms and more about the body. So squeeze your legs together. Wrap your belly muscles in. And then from here, please take your feet to hip distance apart. Just keep lengthening the chest forward. Find a breath in. Drop both of your heels to the left. Hips will stay in line with your shoulders. Take a deep breath into your right lung. Come back through the center. Drop the heels to the right. If you're like me, you might hear a few cracks in the back. Take a breath in. Come back through the center. Please lift the hips, downward facing dog. In first downward facing dog, you might like to pedal out through the heels. Making sure that there's a firm press of your hands forwards and down. And then use this moment to connect to the earth. If your mind is still feeling as though it's wandering off, use this moment to presence into what's here. The firmness, the stability, the breath. All right, make sure the feet are still at hip distance apart. Keeping the hips lifted this time, drop your heels to the left. Keep pressing your hands down and away. Come back through the center, drop the heels to the right. Come back through the center. Nice and slowly, please walk your feet forwards to your hands at the top of your mat. Forward fold, breathe out your mouth. You might wrap your hands around your elbows once more, or maybe take them and interlace them at your low back. If you've been spending sort of a lot of time in the last few days sitting at your computer or your phone, might be nice to open out through the chest, give the shoulders some attention, some breath. See if you could relax your head completely. Nice, guys. One more breath. Release your arms. Let's come up to standing just a little faster now. Press down through your feet. Reach your arms to the sky. Look up to your thumbs. Fold forward. Empty your breath. Take a halfway lift. Fold. Left foot will step slowly to the back of your mat. And just make sure it's your left foot. Back knee comes down, arms to the sky, low lunge. And so again, use this moment to presence yourself to what's here. Your bones meeting the earth. The air meeting your lungs. Connect. And then like you could create a dome or an arch above your head. Same thing, wrap your hands around your elbows, lengthen your waist up in space. And you might gently open the chest here, very subtle back bend, stay connected to your belly. Feel the lungs, breathe in. Stay here, breathe out. Release the hands, interlace them back behind you. Keep the little lift of the chest. As you take the knuckles away from your body, you might even lift the chin slightly. Keep squeezing your belly, one more breath. And release your hands, please. Child's pose, right knee meets left. And then make your way up into tabletop position, straight into cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your heart. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. You might need to lengthen your hands forward a little. Right leg lifts to the sky as you breathe in. The kookaburras are laughing at us. Knee to the nose. Pause there for a moment. Strengthen up into your hands. Lift your knee higher. Step the foot softly through between your hands. Come up onto your fingertips. Drop your back knee a little. Lift your chest. Step forward, fold. Arms to the sky. Inhale, breath. Reach up, look up. Fold forward, empty. Halfway lift. Fold. Right foot takes a long step back. Drop the back knee down, arms to the sky, low lunge. Notice that there's less to think about when you're right here in the moment. Feel the earth. Feel its support. And then let lightness ripple into your lungs. Take the little dome above the head, take the opposite elbow, so opposite forearm on top. Keep squeezing your belly muscles, lift your chest. One more breath. Beautiful, release. Interlace the hands behind you again. Awkward interlace, so the opposite thumb will come on top. Crack your chest open. Little squeeze onto the glutes here. You might lunge further forward. Keep lifting the chest. Nice, guys. Release your hands. Child's pose. Left knee meets right. Walk your hands a little further forward in this child's pose. Lengthen your side waists. Come forward, tabletop, drop your belly, cow pose. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Straight away, left leg lifts to the sky as you breathe in. Keep pressing through your hands. Knee to the nose. Pause for a moment. Use your hands, bring your collarbones forwards. Softly step between your hands. Come up onto your fingertips, lower your hips a little, breathe in. Step forward, fold. Arms to the sky, inhale, breath, reach up, look up. Listen carefully. As you breathe out, twist to the right. Left arm forward, right arm back. Look back towards your right thumb. Would you pull your belly muscles back and then soften your shoulders a little? Come back through the center, reach your arms to the sky. Twist to the left. See your left thumb. Come back through the center, reach up, look up, big breath. Fold forward, empty. Halfway lift. Fold. Left foot steps to the back of your mat. This time we'll keep the back knee lifted, crescent lunge, both of your arms to the sky. Let's make that little dome above the head. Take your hands to your elbows, lift up and out of your legs. Lift the heart. You might even look up a little, find a breath in. Let's take it into warrior two as you breathe out. Warrior two, your front toes are pointing forward, knee tracks over your middle toe. Back toes are turning in just slightly so that your hips are spreading open. And then please interlace the hands back behind you. Crack the chest open as you breathe in. Humble warrior, right shoulder slides inside of your right knee. Tuck your chin to your chest. Keep moving your arms forwards and your hips back. Holding here for 3. Relax your jaw for 2. And 1. Listen carefully. Release your arms. Come back onto the ball of your back foot. Easy twist. Right arm to the sky. Yes, Em, you got it. Yes, Sunny. All right, find one more breath in here. Keep reaching up through that top hand. Listen carefully. Drop your back knee down to the floor. Let's take it into the open twist. Right hand stays back, left arm forwards. Yeah, look at us if you need a little direction. See your right thumb. All right, let's reverse the shape. Right hand to the back of the thigh, left arm reaches up and over. And then windmill your hands back down to the floor. Child's pose, right knee meets left. Inhale, breath, come forward. Tabletop into the cow pose. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts as you breathe in. This time bend the knee on the hip open. So take your right ankle to your left sit bone. Press into your palms, lift the knee higher. Take a breath in. Right knee comes wide to your right shoulder as you breathe out. 3-legged dog. Keep the knee bent. Yawn the hip open. Knee to the nose. Step through between your hands. Come up onto your fingertips. Lift your chest. Step forward, fold. Amazing job, guys. Arms to the sky. Reach up, look up. Big breath. Open twist to the right. Come back through the center. Reach up, breathe in. Twist to the left. Come back through the center. Reach up, look up. Fold forward, empty. Halfway lift. Fold. Right foot steps back. Let the foot land softly. Crescent lunge. Come up to standing like slow motion. Little squeeze on the glutes. If you're wobbling in your lunge, take your feet wider. Let's make the dome above the head. Grab your elbows. Lift up and out. Squeeze your glutes. Maybe lift the chest. Warrior two. And press into your back foot more. And soften your shoulders as you spread your hips open. Interlace the hands back behind you. Go for the awkward interlace. Crack the chest open. Here comes Jed. Humble warrior. Left shoulder slides inside of the knee. Hey, buddy. Tuck the chin to your chest. Holding here for 3. Shoulders away from your ears for 2. And 1. Release your arms. Ball of the back foot. Easy twist. Left arm to the sky. 1 more breath in. Back knee comes down to the earth. Keep the twist. Open out your arms. Left hand stays back. Right arm forwards. See your left thumb. From a strong belly here, flip the palm. Reverse the shape. Try not to dump into your low back. Windmill your hands down to the floor. Child's pose. Come forward. Tabletop cow pose. Hey, Jed. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts as you breathe in. Bend the knee on the hip open. Squeeze the glutes, lift the knee higher. Inhale, breath. Left knee to the left shoulder. 3-legged dog to the sky. Knee stays bent. Knee to the nose. Step through between your hands. Come up onto the fingertips. Drop your hips. Lift your heart. Step forward. Fold. Halfway lift. Stay lifted. Left hand down. Right arm to the sky. Remember that bend into your left knee. And then you might like to take this into a half bind here. Right hand might wrap around your low back. Keep lengthening the chest forward. Press into your feet. 1 more breath. Right hand reaches back up to the sky. Release. Second side. Left arm to the sky. You could stay here. You could half bind. Left hand wraps for your right hip crease. Move your chest forward. Press into your feet. Left arm to the sky. Release. Fold. All right. And then heel toe your feet, please, wide along your mat. We're going to take it into Malasana, Yogi squat. You can stay facing forward. I'm just going to turn around so those can see a little better. So take your feet as wide as you need to encourage your heels a little closer to the floor. Yeah, toes can turn out as much as you need. Different levels of flexibility in the hips for sure. And then we're going to open this out into a twist. So please take your right hand to the inside of your right knee. Left arm reaches up to the sky. And then see if you could traction your right knee into your upper arm and then press the arm back into the knee so that the chest lifts higher. Optional to take this into a half bind. Left hand wraps back for the hip crease. If you have the range in your shoulders to take a full bind, you might wrap your right hand to meet your left. It's a deep shape, so move gently. Try not to jerk your shoulders out of the sockets. And notice your connection to yourself here. Breathe into it. Knowing that your connection facilitates my connection. Release the bind. Swapping sides. Left hand stays down, right arm to the sky. Stay with me, you got it. Half bind here. They're watching. Optional to take it into the full bind. Left hand might reach to meet the right. Keep pressing down evenly into the feet. I know the hips are burning. Stay with me, holding for 3. Breathe into it for 2. And release. If you're still at the top of your mat, straighten through your legs, heel toe the feet back into touch. Fold. And together, please, let's take a halfway lift. Fold forward out the mouth. All right, come up onto your tippy toes, sit back onto your heels. And then from here, we'll just come sitting down onto the floor. All right, and then just for fun, we'll just do a little bit of core work, just because I know you want to, maybe. All right, we'll take it into boat pose, hands to the backs of the knees. I know you guys have it in you. Lift the chest a little higher, squeeze your legs together, maybe the arms come forwards. Belly button pulls in, find a breath in together. Low boat, please, as you breathe out, belly squeezing. High boat is the inhale breath. Low boat is the exhale breath. We have 3 more. High boat, low boat. High boat, low boat. Oh, I lost count. Nah, just joking. 1 more. High boat, low boat. Holding for 3, for 2, and lay down. Nicely done. Let's take a couple of nice deep breaths. We'll slow it right down from this point. And connect here. See if you could connect into your body rather than avoiding sensation. How is my heart beating? What is my temperature? What am I feeling? Notice the moment in its richness. There's so much to notice in each moment. Connect there with that. Please bend your knees, plant your feet onto the floor. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Draw the left knee into your chest, figure 4. Little hip stretch. Not here for too long, so get right into the nitty gritty. Draw the knee in nice and close. Keep flexing through your right ankle. You might rock a little from side to side. And then release both of your feet back down to the floor, straight into the second side. Left ankle crosses over the knee. Right knee reaches in towards your chest. Thread your arms through the center. A little flex onto that left foot. You might sway and rock a little from side to side. Yes. And from here, please just release that. Hug both of the knees in towards your chest. And again, you might rock very gently from side to side. Give your low back a little massage. You might widen the knees a little. But stay connected. Notice what's happening in your body. All right. And then please setting up for Shavasana here. It'll just be a mini Shavasana before we come up to seated together. So just for a moment, spread your body out on your mat. Let the whole weight of your body pour down into the earth. The earth, like the bones, stable and still. And tune into your senses here as you find stillness and quiet. They say that Shavasana has the deepest effect on the nervous system. Its ability to combat the stress of the everyday through a deep place of rest and relaxation. So in the final few moments of the lying, see if you could get even heavier. Give your body permission to completely let go. Please, if you would like to take the meditation laying down on your back this morning, please feel free to stay exactly as you are. If you're moving with me up to seated, create some very gentle movements in your body. You might point your toes, rub your hands along your torso. And if you're coming up to seated, just take your time. We'll meet there. If you have found your way into the seat, just again encourage the body to settle here into stillness. And see if you could really let this moment come alive. Notice how rich it can be when we're really here with the moment. Without forecasting, conspiring, expecting. But when we're just here, in the moment as it is. The rivers of connection run deep within us. In any moment, we have the ability to connect into this space, to presence, to other. And know that within you, you hold the courage to do so. Please gently bring the hands in to touch at the heart if you're sitting, and onto your belly, and your heart if you're laying down. And together we take a deep breath in. Let it go. In honor of connection, namaste.